So by the time this video goes up, it will be my birthday. So thank you guys very much, because it is my birthday and I'm very thankful for all of you. And what better way to celebrate my birthday than with a Karen video and spending time with family. But in all seriousness, this is a two-part Karen video, and I'm honestly conflicted right here because there might be two Karens or just one Karen, and it depends on what you guys think. My voice just cracked right there and I'm really sorry about that. But I need to know, if you were a cashier, would you feel like counting out the entirety of somebody's change? And at what limit do you consider someone's change to be too much to count? So I have not watched this video yet, so it's going to be my first time with all you guys. I've only skimmed over it and read a few of the comments, and people seem to be conflicted about this topic. But keep that in mind, the Karens may vary depending on what you personally think. And without any further ado, let's get straight into the video. Hit that subscribe button because it's my birthday.
So you're not getting me your manager, you're going to ignore me. Because you won't do your job. Did you not understand the question? You told me to count it, I told you it was 8. You told me that's not your job to count money.
Side note, I did actually pause the video to count the change, and the best I got to was around $8, so it does seem like this guy is telling the truth. Granted, there were captions in the way, so correct me if I'm wrong, but I did get about $8.
What's your job? You don't know?
I do not give consent to recording, so please.
You're in public? Too bad.
Another chime in right here. This actually took place in Florida, where you do need two-party consent to record somebody, so this guy is committing a felony. I'm not going to be biased here. I'm going to call out both of these parties as I see fit, but the person recording is breaking the law, so I'm going to point that out.
I'm in public today.
Yes, you are.
1 o'clock, I am on my job. You cannot record me. I cannot give you.
I've asked you to do your job. I've asked you for your manager. Which one would you like? I'm happy for you, Trin. Appreciate you not doing your job.
Is that just the 2 Gatorades?
So that's the end of part 1, and I do want to say, after reading the comments, it was pretty mixed and also pretty racist. I'm not surprised with TikTok comments anymore, but I did see a few racist comments about Trent here. But what I'm going to say is, I don't think he had an overly excessive amount of change, and it seemed to be all in quarters. It wasn't pennies or anything. It wasn't excessive, so I do think that she could have probably counted the change right there. I could understand if he came in here with like 1,000 pennies and 1,000,000 dimes, but it doesn't seem like he was trying to be malicious. He brought in mostly quarters, and he honestly didn't think that it would be a problem to count it. But I'm also going to say this guy is in the wrong for recording the situation, as it does seem like it is a felony to record in Florida without two-party consent. But a lot of people in the comments did point out that something must have happened before this encounter, because it doesn't seem like there's the full story. And I feel like I can understand why people came to that conclusion, because it doesn't look like it is a complete story. I've seen some of the people say he came off as condescending and rude, but something I noticed is that he said that she told him to count the change. He actually counted the change right in front of her, and apparently she's still not taking his order. And if that's the case, then I believe that something happened off screen that we're not seeing here.
Absolutely not. I'm not servicing him, and I'm not taking none of the money. Not doing the phone in my face. Not doing it.
She changed her whole attitude when I started recording.
No, I didn't say anything to you. I'm not
Exactly. You ignored me. You were rude to me. Then you ignored me.
came in here, you slammed the money on the counter.
I didn't slam the money. Can we watch the video of what happened?
I would have to go speak to someone in my office.
Okay.
But you came in here, slammed.
No, I did not slam the money. Don't lie.
Okay. So we're gonna.
Please watch the video.
We will.
You gonna stalk me now? You're gonna be rude to me? Now you're gonna come out after me? You really don't need your job, do you? I've never been this rudely serviced, ever. I hope your life gets better, Trin. I really do. I hope it gets better.
So that video opened up a whole different thing, and I feel like I've opened up my third eye. Now, first things first, Trent should not have followed this person outside to their car. That is extremely messed up, and you didn't have to go that far. If Trent had any accountability before this video, or like if they were in the right completely, they probably lost any credibility they had after they went to the car. That is extremely messed up to do. But it was also alleged that this person slammed their coins onto the counter, and that they changed their whole demeanor after, you know, they got on camera and all that, and I can't really prove if that's true. But if he was being rude before the cameras rolled, then obviously this guy is a Karen too, and then we'd have a double Karen situation, because you should never follow someone outside to their car. Now, I have read the comments and I see a lot of them saying maybe she can't count change, but honestly, I don't feel like that's the case. Maybe she just didn't want to count the change, because I highly doubt they're going to put someone on the register who cannot count change. But regardless, I'm still curious as to what happened before the cameras were rolling, but I did see a couple of comments from people who did work as a cashier. I'm just going to paraphrase them because the people have their real names as their profile pictures on TikTok, but I saw a couple comments saying that I used to be a cashier and no matter what, you have to count all the change. It's your job, even if it's all pennies. And I do understand that, but I feel like at some point there's an excessive amount of change, which I don't believe this guy had, keep in mind, because it seemed like he had mostly quarters and quarters are easy to count. And I do feel like this could have been resolved had he not been recording and she just counted the change. And I've also seen some people say that she doesn't have the attitude of someone who should be working at the register, which I can agree with if it is proven that she is the aggressor of this altercation. Regardless, the worst thing that I've seen this person do is follow someone out to the parking lot, which again is a huge no-no. You should never do that, and that's clown behavior. But at the end of watching both parts, one person stalked someone to their car, the other person did technically commit a felony, so I don't know whose side to take here, and I wish I had the full context before the camera started rolling, because I feel like if we had that missing information, it would be much easier to make a decision. But please tell me what you think, because I honestly don't know what to think about the situation. I could see it going either way. But also, I just want to take the time, because it's my birthday, to say I appreciate each and every one of you, and I really do appreciate all the support from everybody, including new people. And if you are new here, please consider hitting that subscribe button, because it really does help me out. And to everyone who's already hit that subscribe button, I really do appreciate you. Also, don't forget to hit that like button. I couldn't ask for anyone better, and I'll see you on the next one. Later.